So I literally had to look up the word that I was like hearing, and it was molting. And, or I knew it was that word, but then I had to like look up if it was that word, if that makes sense. And what I'm seeing is like, you're in this like little cocoon, and you're like this tiny little human, and you're like so cute, and you're in this like almost like it looks like a crystal, but it's like what a butterfly comes out of. So this little like cocoon, and you're molting. You're molting. Congratulations. It's happening. You're coming out of that. You literally, but it's like also like shiny and like crystally. Like it's like you are coming out, and you're like, watch out, world. And that's kind of what your guides are saying too, of like, watch out. It's happening. Watch out. You're no longer just kind of like stuck in this place, waiting, looking, feeling like you're external to everything on the outside. You're like a part of it. You're molting. That sounds so weird, but it's like you're freaking molting, and it's exciting. It's literally so exciting. And I'm hearing it's like coming at a time that you wouldn't have expected it. Like you've always known that it's gonna happen. All these amazing things are gonna happen to you. But it's coming at a time that you're like, well, this is kind of random. I just started doing this, and now everything's happening for me. Or I just like said yes to that. I didn't know what it was gonna lead, or I just applied for that job, or like I just, this is so random. This happens so easily, it feels like. But then you think back to the years and years and years of things that you've been going through and growing, and like that might not even connect in your brain. You're like, yeah, I've been through a lot, but this little thing might feel like it's happened so quick, like this switch, this molting era. But your angels and guides want to remind you that you've been working towards this for 2222. Or wait, 222. Sorry, that feels very early in the morning right now. 222 on the timestamp. That's what I was trying to say. Your angels and guides want to remind you that, like, this has been going on for a long time. This has been going on for a very long time. And it's like that might encourage some of you, but that also might not encourage a lot of you, because like it's like, yeah, I know it's been going on for a long time. I've been working towards this. I've been shedding layer by layer by layer. I've been working on this wound, this wound, this wound. And it's like, you are so strong and so brave to have continued through all of this and gotten to this point. Because there were so many times that you could have given up, that you could have gone the easy route, that you could have chosen something that wasn't aligned but maybe made you the money or gave you the security or whatever it was, or the person that just kept you company. But it's like, no, you didn't. You didn't. And your future self is so grateful. Like, so grateful. Everything you're doing right now is like, I want to say for your future self, but that might not even be your intention right now. But it's like your future self is receiving it. This molting just feels so abundant. It just feels so abundant. Like, that's the word. It feels so abundant. And I'm almost just like feeling into like everything you've been through, like all the disappointments, almost like feeling awkward, feeling like you weren't comfortable in your skin, like you didn't like yourself, you were questioning yourself, your family, questioning the way you grew up, questioning this world, questioning the people that rule this world. Like there's so many hard questions. It's questioning your belief system, like, but you got to a point where you wanted to choose love. You wanted to choose love and peace and just that feeling of feeling good. Abraham Hicks has been coming up a lot, but it's like that feeling of like, I'm just gonna choose that no matter what's going on in my reality, I'm good. I can't, and I'm getting a huge honk of confirmation honk. No matter what's going on in your life, like, I can't sway. I can't change my beliefs. I can't ride this roller coaster of life anymore. I'm coming off the roller coaster, and I'm just deciding I'm gonna be the creator. I'm gonna be the person that makes my life what it is. This message feels so good, guys. Like, this feels so good. This just feels like it's happening. It's happened. And it will continue happening. 555 on the timestamp. I'm just like, you've been rising for a while. You've been rising for a while. And you know that. And you know it's all about belief. You know that. This collective is awake. This collective is out of the matrix, or getting out of the matrix. You're molting. You're molting. And again, uncomfortability is gonna come up. It's gonna be there. It doesn't just go away. That's why we signed up for this Earth School thing, to experience this. These really awkward feelings sometimes, these really yucky feelings sometimes, really low feelings. But then we also get to feel the high feelings. And everything happens for our highest good when we're at this level. When we're at this frequency, everything happens for our highest good. We're no longer the victim of our story. No, we're not choosing that anymore. We're not choosing that narrative. Everything happens for your highest good. Everything is a choice that you get to make and that you get to build on to create this life. We're getting so many confirmation honks. Literally, you've always known there were bigger and better things, that you were going to heal, that you were going to change, that you were going to make it. You've always known that. And yes, there were times of doubt, 100%, and there will be more. But you never lost the vision. You never lost the belief. You never lost the knowing that this was all happening for you, that great things were coming, that you deserve it. So many confirmation honks, guys. Literally. Oh wow, I made some crafts. I'll show you. This one's actually not the cutest, but I do love this one the most. So I made homes for my tea bag holders. And this says, without the darkness, sorry, I can't read it backwards. Without the darkness, you would never know light. Without all those things you've been through, oh my God, we are getting so many confirmation honks, guys. That was like a big, I wonder what's going on out there. Ah! If you've made it this far, this message is for you. Oh my God. I'm literally tearing up. This is for you. You're doing it. You're molting. It's happening. Without all those things that you went through, you wouldn't have made it to this point. Without being able to see all the dark things, you wouldn't be able to see the light so clearly. It's like that feeling of like having seasons. You know, if you live somewhere where you have seasons, like you're able to appreciate each season so much more. When it's all the same, you're like, oh, nice weather, okay. And some people love that. Some people love that. But this is just an example of like appreciating seasons. When it's been such a long winter and you get your first warm day, it's like, oh my gosh, the gratitude that you feel. The gratitude that you feel. And that's you right now. That's you. Without all those dark moments, you wouldn't be able to appreciate the light. It's like having a traumatic childhood and you've gone through so much. And then you kind of like are around another family and they talk about their trauma and you're like, yeah, that's traumatic. I mean, obviously everyone has their own experiences, but it's like, you don't even know. Because you know what darkness is. You've seen the shadow. You've seen hard times. You've seen all that. You've seen that. You've gone to the deepest depths of yourself, to the tipping point, to the points of what you felt was no return. 1111 on the timestamp. You've gone to those points. Not everybody has gone to those points, those breaking points. And you came back. And you're here, holding this frequency. Holding this frequency. If you're here, like, your frequency is so high. Keep it high. Oh my God, you are a starseed. You are a light worker. You are here to bring the light. You couldn't do that without such a hard journey. You couldn't do that. And I'm even hearing like, it doesn't have to be like childhood trauma. It could be your individual trauma that you've been through. It could be lifetimes of trauma that you had to work through in this life. It could be stepping into yourself, stepping into your confidence, stepping into who you are. All these paths are not for the weak. You're so brave. You're so brave. You're literally so brave. You have done it. You have made it. You have grown through it. You know yourself more than most people. You know yourself because you've taken a moment to pause. You had to shut it all down. You had to pause. You had to close down your life. I'm hearing you had to close down your life to certain people, to certain experiences, to certain beliefs, to family. You had to shut down your life because you were molting. Literally, just like I'm getting the image of like you in this little crystal. But it's like in the shape of like a cocoon that, is it a cocoon? Is that the right word? Let me know. That a butterfly comes out of. And it's just like you had to be in there. It was like your incubator. You had to be in there and grow. You had to. And you did. You did your time. You did your time in that incubator. You did your time. And now you've molted. You've literally molted. And you're coming out bigger and better. And more beautiful. And glowing. And in this next era of you. And you get to decide what frequency it is that you want to put out into the world. What frequency it is that you want to emanate. What frequency you want to call back. Because it's all coming back to you. It's all coming back. And the world is showing you just how good it can get. The world is showing you that. So believe it, claim it, be in it. Be in that energy of satisfaction. You already have your dreams. Everything is happening for you because you did it. You deserve it. You are worthy. You are inherently worthy of this. Wow, I love this pump up motivation pep talk today, guys. You are worthy. Instill that belief so deep in your heart and your soul. You are worthy. Literally, you are worthy. I'm so grateful you're here. I'm so grateful you're shining your light, and I will see you soon.